right, I'm just gonna play a clip here if you guys get this one started. As you can see, I am wearing red. Pat coincidentally wearing red in solidarity of Tiger Woods here.
Tiger Woods has been involved in a serious car crash. As you can see here, the LA sheriff says Tiger Woods was involved in a single vehicle rollover, traffic collision, and had to be extricated with the jaws of life.
Crazy day.
The luggage flew out of the car? I mean,
no, they removed all of his stuff after they got him out.
Was Ellen involved?
Ellen? You mean Elon?
Elon?
No, he was alone.
His ex-wife.
Single person car crash.
Could you imagine if he fucking died? If he fucking died, oh my God.
That'd be rough. A year after Kobe or whatever?
That's what I'm saying.
Was it 1 year after? Yeah.
Pretty much exactly, right?
Luckily,
right around, yeah.
Yeah, luckily his injuries were not life-threatening. Here's what we know. Obviously, we record this podcast at night. So, and the latest, the last time I checked, after there was a news brief, that he was still in surgery. So what happened was it was about 7:12 in the morning when he got in this accident. He was traveling down what residents around the area call a very accident-prone area. They're like it's like the spot where they're like, I got in an accident. Like, oh, was it there? And they're like, yeah, it was there. And they're like, of course.
Was it Devil's Corner? Was it Fireball Alley?
Right,
yeah.
right. Was it just over the hill? Then you go down, you pick up speed, and then you crash. Yeah, that's
was
where
it in your driveway?
No.
Oh, that was the last time.
That was and that was not. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I mean, you also got to wonder: was this end of the night or beginning of the day?
Morning,
it was in the morning, and they
have for him personally.
Oh.
No, it was. So I'll get to it, but I'll just jump to it now. The officer that responded on the scene at around 7:15 said he found Tiger inside the car. He had rolled the car over. You saw the pictures there. He crossed over a median. Barely missed a tree. Let me pull up another picture for you guys. This is.
Damn! You fucked up.
I mean,
that car.
He fucking totaled the car. It's crazy.
It's a Buick.
It was actually a Genesis, because he had just got done with the Genesis Open where he was like, the host of it. They had to remove him.
That is a bad sponsorship deal. That's a bad press for the Genesis.
Yeah,
it was a Hyundai.
Genesis, I guess it's Hyundai's a luxury brand.
I just bought a Buick because of Tiger. I don't like to see this.
Well, he didn't crash a Buick.
He didn't crash a Buick. This is a Genesis.
Wouldn't have.
Yeah. Anyway, when the officer got on the scene, he said that Tiger was lucid. He knew where he was. He identified himself as Tiger. He wasn't, screaming about how he was in pain, probably because he was in shock, like the officer said at the press conference. But he did say that it doesn't appear that he was, under the influence of anything. He was on his way to a shoot at the golf course, which was about 15 minutes from the hotel where he was staying. So they, of course, people were speculating about that.
Horrible that he got in the crash, but
he was going to work.
He was going to work. He was on his way to a shoot with some other celebrities. He's been hanging out with celebrities the last couple of days.
7:15
like Dwayne
a.m.
Wade,
though.
Whenever
it's
he was hanging out with David Spade. I saw that.
You always wonder.
Yeah,
early morning.
Yes.
He likes the painkillers. Tiger does.
Well, he just had his 5th back operation. You said he identified himself as Tiger. Who would he identified himself as?
When they
Someone
asked,
else? I'm David Spade.
When they asked,
they were like, he knew his name. He was not intoxicated for sure.
Yeah, he wasn't like concussed like severely, like his head was there. So he was taken to the Harvard UCLA Medical Center, where his agent Mark Steinberg said he was in emergency surgery. Apparently, both of his legs were like seriously injured. His injuries,
fractures.
Yeah, they, Bryson DeChambeau and a bunch of other golfers were asked, and Bryson kind of said that he talked to this guy, Rob. I don't know who Rob is, but he said that both legs were broken. I don't know if that's fact but that's just what Bryson kind of said in his little interview. That's all we know. So
scary.
It's very scary.
You think Tiger comes back from this?
It's funny.
Wow.
Well,
they golf again.
They started, Ben Hogan back in 1949 got in a really severe accident and had to be removed from his car with like the same thing, Jaws of Life. And no one thought he was going to golf again. And then a year later, he was back on the golf course. So people are already drawing comparisons to that. They're talking about how mentally strong Tiger is, how physically strong he is. And if he's able to, we'll absolutely be back. I totally believe that. I know
he'll be back.
Yeah, I think he'll be back too. I really hope he will be. But for now, no Masters. They're just glad he's alive.
Get well soon, right? Yeah, exactly. It's probably
Right.
He's probably still like not in the greatest shape if he's still in surgery as we're recording.
He was already probably going to miss the Masters with the back surgery.
Right.
Like,
yeah. And his appearance at the Genesis, they were asking him about it, and he's like, hopefully I'll be there. But you could tell he was like, I mean, he was not looking great. I don't know. He was obviously in pain and just kind of like, not giving away the exact nature. He said he had MRI coming up, but Jack Nicklaus took to Twitter. A bunch of people took to Twitter. I'm just going to read Jack Nicklaus's because, he's like the most famous guy. Barbara and I just heard about Tiger's accident, and like everyone else, we're deeply concerned. We want to offer him our heartfelt support and prayers at this difficult time. Please join us wishing Tiger successful surgery and all the best for recovery. That's pretty much what everyone was saying. So that's the same thing we want to say, hopefully get well soon, Tiger, with, the scary moment for his kids as well. So, we hope he has a full recovery, and we hope he gets back on the tour and just walking soon,
Yeah, that's rough. Good
Indeed.
luck, Tiger.
Yep.
Oh, scary day.